What the fuck is up, everybody? We are here day after what could possibly be pay-per-view of the year. We still got about what's four months to go of the year, 4 or 5 months left in the year.
Yes.
Yeah, about
Something
that.
like that. I don't
And
know.
I think, and mind you, we had a year where we had the Royal Rumble already. We had WrestleMania. We had, man, what else do we have?
All the AEW shows that were significantly better than both of those. We
No,
had
that's what I was gonna say
Revolution,
because we had Dynasty for AEW, and
Dynasty,
that was gas.
Revolution. It had Will
We had
Ospreay,
Revolution, that was
Kyle
gas.
Fletcher on it. Yeah, not.
Nah, we had some gas shit, and then on top of the in between mini pay-per-view shows that was done during the week, I consider them pay-per-views. Anytime they do like the Fighter Festival, I consider that pay-per-view because that shit was tough during the week. But All In though, boy,
Yeah,
this shit was gas. King, what do you think about it?
you got nothing beating this show. I'll be honest with you. Take away my
I respect
feelings
that.
for the main event. Take away my feelings for any of it. It was a better better matches, better setups, more fun, all of it. There's the AEW's only in competition with themselves when it comes to quality. You can talk about the numbers all you want, but we're coming to actual quality of the shows. It's nothing such an AEW pay per view.
Listen,
So,
I feel like before we go into the show, like it's crazy you said because I was thinking that when it comes to the numbers thing, like that's cool and all. You know, I get everyone's horny for numbers, but like, oh, look what this did or look what that did or whatever the case would be. I feel like though, if you know you have a good product as a company, you know the numbers are going to come.
facts.
And you're going to go through a period, especially being a company that's only been around for 5 years. Like you're going to go through the spurts. You're going to have your highs, your lows, your in betweens, because you got to figure this shit out.
And I ain't gonna
You
lie
know?
to you, even the low lows ain't even that bad. I sat through 2024's AEW. I would
Oh,
rather
bro.
rewatch that than anything the Fed's doing right now. No tribalism shit. But dead ass, just I don't know what's going on over there. But I need WWE to hire a new writer or something. If they can pay for Jelly Roll, they can buy at least a couple new writers, kind of freshen stuff up. Something over there just ain't working. It's not feeling right. I don't know. Maybe it could just be me, and I could just be an AEW bootlicker. I don't care though. When it comes to the show, after the show I watched last night, I don't care because I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening.
I respect it. But we're going to get right into the show because I don't want to waste too much time. And I'm picking the first thing we're going to be talking about today, chat. And we going to have a doozy because RJ said he saw nothing that he didn't like. I saw some things I didn't like. So we're going to start out with the TNT Championship match where it was supposed to be Kyle Fletcher, hold on RJ, and Adam Cole. Baby!
Yeah.
Sidebar, Adam Cole, I used to give you a lot of shit. I really did. I hope to God you're A-okay that you're able to come back because I feel like you was going to put on a banger with Kyle Fletcher, and it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate whatever you're going through is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now that I got that out the way, before I continue, RJ, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, so let me talk about Adam Cole because I actually like Adam Cole. Over the past few weeks, I've come on here to talk about how Adam Cole and the Paragon stuff. It truly, I still stand by it. It doesn't really feel like it's working too well. They're putting on great matches, but them as characters don't feel too good. It sucked to see this. Adam Cole's one of my favorites. I really, really wanted to see him grow into that world title scene again after what happened a couple years ago. That World's End thing, man. That all of that sucked. It's so unfortunate that both Kevin Owens and Adam Cole are now in a spot where it's not really necessarily guaranteed retirement, but they're in a limbo of maybe, and that just sucks. They're both incredible wrestlers. I hope they both have speedy recoveries, even if it doesn't lead to them back in the ring. I hope their quality of life can improve sooner than later because that it's just I didn't expect that out of Adam Cole after they announced him being gone or about him not being able to do the match, but it broke my heart, man. It truly does suck, and I'm praying for, like I said, if not back in the ring, at least a speedy recovery for their own quality of life. They can live life without pain and suffering, basically. So
That it?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna miss you.
Now that we got this happy shit out the fucking way, let's talk about it. First and foremost, Kyle Fletcher did not cause Adam Cole's injury. I would like to first put that out there because I'm tired of everyone saying this is all Kyle's fault. It's not Kyle's fault, bro. Literally, they got a plethora of motherfuckers really say this is the only reason why Adam Cole is medically retiring is because of Kyle Fletcher. I don't know if everyone remembers. Kyle Fletcher did a apron power bomb in a sense. He was outside the ring and he came up and threw Adam Cole into the apron and hit his back.
Oh,
But
let's
if you
say
really
it's
look,
that.
he literally hit Bro's arm. But I just want to put that out there.
He
Let's stop the
wrestled
nonsense,
multiple times after that. Stop,
bro.
That. That's the worst one you could have picked for that. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like, bro, literally was wrestling his ass on weeks after.
Yeah.
But I just want to put that out there. Now that we got that, all the sappy shit, all that out the way, let's talk about the match. We had a fucking fatal 4-way of Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes. I'm gonna say that again, Deleted. Dustin fucking Rhodes, DG. I'm cool with that, and Kyle Fletcher. Why are we having a match with again Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara? Now I know
Texas.
everyone. I know
that's it. That's the only reason.
Okay, I know everyone is not a Sammy Guevara fan.
Facts.
I'm not gonna call I'm not going to call myself a fan, but he's He's okay to be in the match, in this type of match. I'm cool with that. DG, he was the last champion. Makes sense. Don't you fucking dare. So it makes sense he's in the match. Kyle Fletcher, obviously he's supposed to be in the match. You could have picked anyone fucking else to be the fourth.
But then who would have won? Meech, come on.
I'm building this up before I start turning up.
But then
we could have had anyone in this match besides Dustin Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone else? We could have put AR Fox in this match. We could have put Hologram in this match. We could have put Roosh in this match. We could have put Beast Mortos in this match. We had a plethora of people we could choose from, and we choose fucking Dustin Rhodes.
I think my biggest problem with that, even Dustin Rhodes or Sammy Guevara could have been out of this match. Why did nobody from Paragon be like, I want to step up for my team's title?
Bro.
Why would Roderick Strong not be like,
bro,
hey, my boy says he might be gone. I got to wrestle to ensure he doesn't lose.
Bro, thank you.
But we got both of Dustin Rhodes and either of them could have been replaced by either Kyle or Roderick. But I mean,
you beat me to it because that was going to be my next point. Adam Cole had to vacate the title under unforeseen circumstances, right? Bro's in a faction/group, brohood, whatever the hell you want to call it. And no one from his squad said, you know what, like RJ said, let me take his spot and let me fight for him or whatever the case may be. Makes sense. Yeah. Makes complete sense. But no, we have the ROH tag team, both of them, not one. Both of them.
Which also, now, by the way, I don't want to give away too much, but they shouldn't be having those tag titles. They fought the infantry on Friday, and I'll be dead honest with you, they should have won. I'll be dead honest with you.
I know. I
was kind of mad when I saw that. Like, I saw parts of that match, I'm like, the infantry definitely should win this. I closed my phone, whatever, went back to what I was doing, and I looked and said, and still, and I went, okay, that's the worst decision I think they made all weekend.
Listen,
I didn't get that.
Then,
I don't know.
They start the match or whatever. Everyone's doing their thing. It's clear as day. Dustin Rhodes should not be in this goddamn ring. And I've been saying this. I swear to God, RJ, do not stay here and lie.
We're not going to act like Dustin doesn't move fairly decent for 56. He doesn't move like... I've seen 56-year-olds wrestle. I've watched Chris Jericho wrestle. Chris Jericho doesn't move like Gold does, or Dustin does. So let's not act stupid. You're allowed to hate on Dustin Rhodes. Let's not act dumb. We're not going to ignore the fact that he doesn't move like shit. I don't think he should be wrestling for AEW Gold right now. But like he doesn't wrestle like shit. Like let's be fair here. If we're gonna be honest.
Okay. No, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because the first time out of everything I just said, this first time you had you disagreed with me. So I'm gonna retract my statements here. Dustin Rhodes is out of his league when it comes to those three in the ring. Is that better?
Way better, because I agree with you.
Okay.
Because I would agree with that.
Okay. Dustin goes on and probably wrestles for maybe 8 minutes of the match out of this 25-minute match. Okay? Yeah, 8 minutes of the match, he didn't do nothing. He did signature, he did old moments of what he used to do when he was Goldust. Cool. I'm all for it. I get it. You want to do a callback, whatever, get the crowd going. I'm all for it. Okay? Now, we go through the match. Kyle's whooping ass.
Yeah.
I'd like to put that out there. He is beating ass and carrying the match on his damn back. DG, even though I hate the dance and shit, he was doing what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Okay? Sammy, I know everyone's not a big Sammy fan, but Sammy was doing his thing in the ring when needed to be.
Yeah.
For about 5 minutes of the match, he was doing this thing, and then that's when shit goes downhill. I think Sammy was supposed to stop Dustin from getting the strap. That's what I think.
I think so too, because before that, Dustin stopped Sammy from winning. I think Sammy was off his mark. Maybe, I don't know. His emotions seemed kind of genuine for that. I think they might have planned for him to win. I don't know. No. Sammy should stop Dustin from getting the goddamn pin. Cause no way this nigga Dustin is winning over a fucking roll up, bro. Let's be fucking for real. A roll up? But he's also in Texas.
I don't give a fuck, RJ.
I don't care what you care about. I'm telling you what they're writing
if
for.
we have someone, okay, listen, if we're going to have someone win the strap, if we're going to go with what you're saying, right, and you want someone from Texas to win, cool. Make them part of the goddamn story, RJ.
They couldn't do that. Adam Cole got injured. You couldn't do that.
Okay, make Kyle win the match, RJ. Why are you going to fuck?
Because Kyle should have won the match. I don't know why they went for Dustin. They wanted the hometown hero win. Don't look at me. Talk to them.
Nothing that you're going to say that you're going to make me sit here and believe. You know what? Dustin was the right call. He was not.
I didn't say that at all. I'm telling you why they wrote that. It's a bad writing idea.
It's so stupid because we all knew.
It's the reason Saraya won in London in that 4-way, because she was from London. She wasn't a good wrestler. She could barely take bumps. It's a terrible idea. They always do this where it's like, oh, they're the hometown hero. We should give them a hometown hero. It's like, but I don't want Dustin Rhodes.
It only makes sense if that specific person is actually in the storyline. Yeah, if they're actually in this story and it just so happened that they're going to be at wherever that person is from and it makes sense, fuck it. Pull the trigger. But this particular moment, this specific moment right now, this made absolutely no sense. Because you watch after everything happened, Kyle loses. I hate to say it, but Kyle loses a lot. Right?
Yeah. So
yes or no?
He's in a lot of tag matches. He doesn't get pinned a lot, but he does have
that's fine. But like we see Kyle lose, and I never see Fletcher acting just like the way he did off of that loss.
Yeah,
bro I'm telling you, bro was sincerely pissed.
I would be too.
Even Sammy, bro, I'm telling you, you go watch it, just watch strictly the end. You can tell Kyle was severely. I seen bro lose. He never acted like this, especially when he lost to Bruv in the cage match. Bro was never this distraught or this pissed over a loss.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm Kyle, I'm trying to get that shit pulled where I get a rematch on Wednesday and take it off him there.
Bro, it has to be.
Because that's a I don't.
And then even Sammy Sammy knew he fucked up, because when you saw before it get panned to Dustin, the camera's on Sammy and Sammy was just sitting there looking like he knew he fucked up.
Which, to be fair, if you've got to plan this like the day of, it's kind of hard. You're gonna make a mistake or two. I think he just made a crucial mistake, which sucks. I mean,
I get that, bro, but at the end of we should have all had a clear, concise decision of like, all right, we knew Kyle was going to win. We'll give the shit to Kyle. And I don't like as TK, as a writer, when shit like this happens, listen, Kyle was going to win the shit anyway. I don't give a fuck what we do. Stay in the 15, 20, 30-minute time frame. I don't give a damn. Kyle has to win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That should be the only talk we should be having.
Yeah, you should have you crowned Kyle at this show.
Yeah, like
there's no reason not. That's the only reason why I think it was a mistake by Sammy. I think Sammy was supposed to bring up that pin. I don't. That's why the hometown hero thing, everyone's like, oh, what makes it? I'm like, I don't think it does. I think it was a mistake. I think it was an accident. They're just gonna have to.
And then it's supposed to be a hometown thing. Sorry to cut you off. If it's supposed to be a hometown thing, like you're saying, why didn't we have confetti drop down for the dub, especially for Dustin?
Did they do a lot of that? They had a lot of pyro on this show.
Oh yeah, they
had
did.
A lot of pyro, which I enjoyed.
Did.
I love the amount of pyro. So maybe they just weren't gonna do. I don't know. But again, they also did have to plan it the day of or the day before, so they didn't have a lot of time. So they did have to throw something together. I still don't think you throw something together and go, just ignore the huge, big monster talent we've been building. Let's do the hometown hero thing. But if that is what they did, that's probably the worst booking decision they've done this year because that's a bad.
Bro, literally, bro,
Kyle's
been building himself for literally the past 365 days, building himself up from having hair to cutting his hair to literally change his whole persona, damn near, just to get to the biggest stage in AEW of the year to fucking lose to a 56-year-old man. Bro, I'm telling you, again to the back, I'm beating everyone the fuck up, bro. There's no...
I'll be dead honest with you. I'm not taking that as a loss from a 56-year-old man. I'm saying, hey, bro, DG got rolled up, bro. I ain't taking that one. I may have lost the match, but I didn't lose to the 56-year-old. They let that roll up DG for some reason. If I'm DG, I'm doing that. I can't believe it.
Bro, I was gonna get to because he's going to my next. Because I know DG was pissed. Because like the fact that you got rolled up by this man, bro. Why didn't Sammy get rolled up by him?
Because Sammy was supposed to break it up. I think that's why I still think it was an accident. I think Sammy's supposed to break it up.
I can't wait to talk about this show on Twitter after this. Because like, bro, that shit had me so hot last night. Like I was like eating, bro. I was eating my food right, and I was getting so hyped into the match and everything. I'm mid bite of my damn burger, bro. Everyone's at the table. I'm literally watching, eating mid bite, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Literally said just like that, and like my family was like, "Are you guys?" I literally 5 minutes. I'm like cussing my TV out because I'm like, "There's no way we thought of this."
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, because I looked at Sammy's face, and that's where that shocked me. Where I was like, "Oh, he was supposed to break that up. He was supposed to break that." Because it didn't look shocked like, "Oh no, I didn't get that time." More like, "Oh shit, I did not break that up in time." And it's like. Because I think Kyle should. I'm more distraught that Kyle didn't get his big moment at all.
Bro,
that's what sucks.
Why? And then sorry again, but this is my last one because I had so much problems in the matches.
And we have a lot more show to cover. That's like what
I know.
We got a lot of show to cover.
Our last one, because bro, this match really pissed me off. If we vacate the title, right? Why did we just have the last two champions just do a one-on-one match?
Yeah, I do agree with that. It probably should have been because they just did it, so they thought let's just throw them in there to mix it. I don't know. And also, why Guevara and Dustin, when you think about it, since they were nowhere near the TNT title at all, so it doesn't really make sense. Because you could have easily been like, no, because you got the battle or the gauntlet. I don't know. Yeah, it just seemed like a lot went wrong.
Stupid. Between
the Adam Cole injury and that, I kind of just got to chalk it up, put my hands up and go, yeah, it happened. On one of my favorite shows probably ever, it's a one blemish that I'll probably skip past when I rewatch it. It's just one of those.
One blemish?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have a lot of
yeah, there's nothing else on this show that I didn't like. Even the pre-show. I like the pre-show 8-man tags.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud because you never watched the pre-shows. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't expect you to watch it, but I watched it. I'm so proud you liked it.
I mean, I liked it. It was 8-man tags with all the good wrestlers in it. It's not my problem. Isn't that they're bad matches? I just don't care about them. I just had it on in the background while I was cooking, while I was getting ready for the show.
Respect it.
That's all it ever will be. But I'm never going out of my way to watch the pre-shows.
Mm-hmm.
I just
have to. I'll take that. All right, next match, ladies and gentlemen, because we gotta get down through this card. Yeah. We got Bruv versus Bruv and Swerve versus the Young Bucks in the tag match.
The founding fathers, the EVPs.
All right.
At the time.
Actually, I got something to talk to you. No, I got to talk to you about the EVP shit, but I'm gonna wait till the end though. So first and foremost, Swerve came out. I'm sorry. Bruv came out to Assassin's Creed. Tough.
That. I hope they keep
his gear was hot. I just wanted to say that. Swerve came out. Oh, my fault.
Sorry, I wanted to put him in the game so bad. Maybe not as a main like assassin, but I wanted to be like a character in the game so bad. I think they're getting close to that. I think they were like last year they were like too far in development to do it. But now the next one's gotta have Will Ospreay in it. Yeah. This is 2 years in a row they jumped on ship to do partnership with him. Do it. Put him in the game.
I think, like, if you don't make him like a main character, maybe he has like his own story where, where he just do the same shit. You're just Will Ospreay.
Can you imagine getting Will Ospreay gear in an Assassin's Creed game? So you have like his big coat and stuff. That'd be so gas.
Bro, that'd be so gas.
I want that. That'd be sick. I don't even play Assassin's Creed that often anymore, but I mean that'd be cool. I'd probably buy it for that, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, most of it. Now I played the last couple, but I don't want to get too far. But I did play the last couple Assassin's Creed stuff. Swerve came out to, if y'all don't know who JoJo is, that is the
former ring
I don't want
announcer
to
for the WWE.
She was like
Technically diva for a while because she wrestled a little bit, but she ended up sticking towards ring announcing. She eventually went off to do more ring announcing stuff and other promotions. She does stuff with AEW quite often, which I was surprised people were
Bro's
like,
missing a
surprised to find out
significant
about.
part.
Well, but I wanted to be sure. I wanted to know that she's not just the wife of the late great Bray Wyatt.
I was gonna go down the list, bro. I wasn't gonna disrespect like.
I wanted to make sure because that's how I thought you were going with it. So continue.
Oh no, bro. I was gonna go down the list of what she was and like who she is. Like, also on top of she is the former significant other of Bray Wyatt. Did I say that right? Former significant other, or was it something else or was it specific where I should have said?
I have no idea. I'll be honest with you.
I don't really deep too much into people's like personal lives or like that unless it's on the internet. But I'm not going out my way to search and be like, hey, etc. But she used to be the significant other of Bray Wyatt, R.I.P. to the GOAT, and she came out and sang a good ass song. Like, I'm so shocked, bro. Ain't nobody. She was killing it.
Yeah,
she sang that for Swerve. What?
That was Swerve's independent song, so it makes sense on why they sang it while he came out to probably one of his bigger matches for a show. So makes sense, understandable.
But I like
a lot
the
of people
song.
Were confused about that, which I was like, okay.
I don't get how. I feel like
it's a big show. You want to do big stuff. You get live performances and stuff. So I didn't see what the problem with that.
But
was.
I don't get. It's not like she took up like 5 minutes. A minute 30 was about it. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe 2 minutes.
Could have been worse.
It wasn't that bad.
We could have seen Fozzy on this show again, and honestly, I don't know if I would have seen that. So I mean, let's all count our blessings and say we got good news.
Right. And then Swerve came out matching Bruv. Actually, I don't know. A lot of people didn't pick up on that, but he's matching Bruv. And then the Founding Fathers. We're gonna get to that. These motherfuckers came on a goddamn boat.
Yes, sir.
Why are we coming out on a boat that doesn't fucking work?
What do you mean it doesn't work? It moved. They were moving to the crowd.
It stopped.
Yeah,
and it was supposed to go the whole.
Oh, was it supposed to go the whole way? I figured that's what they
wanted. It was supposed to go the whole way because you look, bro was I can never tell the niggas apart. Either Nick was sitting there, you could see him stomping on the button. It was supposed to go, and it stopped going.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And then his brother tried, and you see Will just saying like, "Come on!"
Yeah, they started doing like jumping jacks and shit in the ring.
Yeah, because it taking up time. Like,
which fair. I mean, yeah.
Like, that's the only thing I don't like. I'm okay with over the top Let me say that. Let me phrase that. Over the top entrances, but it has to make sense, and you have to make sure the shit work.
I mean, it probably did. They probably ran it through a couple times. So it just happened. It's unfortunate. So shit happens. So oh no, the big boat thing stopped, so they had to get down and walk there and be more dramatic. It's like, who cares? That's fine. I don't give a shit. That didn't impact the match at all. What do you want? Like, I'm sorry, I'm down to give people the benefit of the doubt when the show is good. Like, I'm sorry that the boat thing didn't work out. Like, okay.
Bro, because on this show, we have to make sure. I know when it comes to dub, you're always going to be the person that's going to say you love just about everything. Because there's days when you're on my side. But I have to keep it real for our fam.
Yeah, when it's bad, I have to let it out. But I'm sorry, the boat not working, I didn't care.
Yeah, because bro, we're watching them try for 15 minutes, and the shit wasn't moving.
It was like 4.
And then 4 minutes too goddamn long, RJ.
Aw.
Then we got into the ring.
Little Baby Not Enjoy's 5-star tag team match. The little boat didn't work at the beginning.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I said the same. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that got me. It broke me. I continue, keep going.
Now we get to the match, and besides the boat shit, the match is really fucking good. I can't even lie. I can't even say or tell you. I can't pick nothing and say like, oh, this should have been in the match. Like, the match is actually really fucking good. I actually wasn't expecting that.
I would argue the show started with this tag team match. Because the first half was kind of like, but then this match happened, and every match after was just like perfect.
RJ, this fly's been trying to be in our pod for like the last 20 minutes.
I don't know what its problem is, but it needs to fuck off. I don't even know where the fly came from.
Like, I'm literally watching bros with literally just been coming out here, just tapping you for a bing, bing, bing.
Dude, it's so annoying. I don't know what else. I've got fly traps all over the place. He wants to talk about Hangman too, little fucking bitch.
Yo, I've been sitting there trying to talk, and like every time I look, bro just come here and fuck all the time. And her just keep it G because he hasn't made a flinch or nothing. But I know it's pissing him off though.
It is. It's in the back of my head, just like, you motherfucker. if I
Do you
could
want to
kill
take a
you, I
minute and
would.
try to get him out of there at least?
I don't know what to do. Like, what could I do to get rid of it?
Don't you have like a spray bottle or air freshener?
Do they have white air fresheners or something? Let's see.
Yeah, just spray him on him. When he comes around to spray, I said when he's around.
It's still around. I can feel it tapping me.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Piece of shit.
But now, I also liked how the Bruv and Swerve were implementing their moves with each other. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah, I love because the first half of this was really just like the Young Bucks are a better tag team because they are a tag team.
Beating their ass.
Swerve and Ospreay were off a little bit. They kept going to regroup, like, come on, we gotta pick it up. But they just kept getting more comfortable, and it just. And this is why I say you can be a good singles wrestler and a good tag team wrestler, but you can also be bad at one of them. Swerve and Ospreay are examples that they aren't bad at either of them because they know how the tag formula works as well as they do the singles formula because they're actually, let's say it together, good wrestlers. So it's fun to have examples for when that conversation comes back up because it comes up way more than I'd like to admit. And yeah, no, this was a phenomenal match. The Bucks were just on it, and I love when the Bucks turn it on. Whenever the Bucks turn it on, you know you're gonna get a great tag match.
I want to interject real quick before I let you continue.
Yes, sir.
As you know, I'm not a farm person of the Young Bucks. As I hope y'all also know, at the beginning of this segment when we talk about them, I mean every fucking word. I said that shit was long as hell. But I am man enough to say that these motherfuckers are so goddamn good, bro. Like, they're so good. I don't know yet, but I damn near wouldn't be mad if people had them in the top 5, top 10.
He's at my top. They're my top 3. They might actually be top 2, depending
Now,
on the day.
Sidebar, just real quick. Do you have them for all time or for right now?
Oh, all time. Because I'm not just accounting their AEW stuff. I'm counting their ROH stuff, their New Japan stuff, the PWG stuff. And they've been on a certain level for so long. It's just that people don't recognize it because they weren't with 2 W's and an E on their chest. If they had that, it wouldn't even be a conversation. Because who else is up there? The Usos? All right, bro. Like, relax. If the Usos are on my list, by the way, I just want that to know.
Okay.
I would never take the Usos. They're only good when they're tag teams. So, I mean.
We're not going to disrespect them.
Yeah, facts.
But, okay. I like to also say that the Young Bucks, I won't be mad if they got the tag straps again.
Yeah.
Now that.
Depending on where we go after
Oh, no, we got to finish the
stuff.
match. I just want to put that out there. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm just saying. Well, no, I'm just saying post all. It depends on where we go after this. But yeah, no. I love it. I love the miscommunication, the hidden blade on Swerve. That was a complete accident. The TK driver, the TK driver outside, and Swerve still got up to break the pin. The Stormbreaker Swerve Stomp combo thing they did. I love whenever, like we said, we kept saying that, Will Ospreay's putting his moves on everybody. I love it. He does it so seamlessly. He technically did it twice because then they did the house call hidden blade combo on to win the match. It's just a great match. Like I said, I believe that's when the pay-per-view really started. Because like the other stuff, it's like, it wasn't bad. It just kind of wasn't flashy. And I think the crowd kind of gave that away too. Because a lot of them like reacted, but it wasn't too big. But when this match was going, it had people up. They were moving around.
And then we can't forget, so they were beating the shit out of Will when he was hung up on the ropes. I don't know who said it, but someone said that Swerve was handcuffed. I'm like, when the fuck did he get handcuffed? I'm like, I don't remember that. Someone definitely said on commentary.
I don't remember that either. Oh yeah,
but like Swerve was never handcuffed, but someone definitely said on commentary like he's cuffed to the ringer. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
I think it was referencing when they handcuffed him. Remember when they handcuffed him before?
Okay.
I think it was like reminiscent of when they put Swerve in handcuffs, and that's when Swerve rolls in.
All right, maybe I missed the combo then. Cause I was saying that I don't remember handcuffs, but either way, bro was hung up on the ropes there, super kicking him to death.
Yeah.
And boy, Swerve came in, and he pretty much was standing there taking the shots for him because he came and saved Swerve from taking a face full of attacks.
That's his boy.
All right, you're going to hate me because I'm kind of nitpicking, but oh well. Super kick is really overplayed.
But it's the Young Bucks. They're gonna do it. They spent years being told that they were ruining the business of super kicks, so they did more super kicks. That was the point. But I agree with you. Super kicking at this point is super annoying, but I almost excuse it for the Young Bucks, which I shouldn't, but I do. because
Okay.
I know what they
I'm glad
not
you
went
do.
through, but go through with the whole super kick thing.
I'm glad that you do.
The Fed also has a super kick problem, and
Oh yeah, they do.
I knew when it was getting bad when Kevin Owens started throwing them, and he kept throwing them, and I don't know why he kept throwing. I love Kevin Owens, but he started throwing them. I'm just like, why are we all doing super kicks? We all don't have to do super kicks.
I think
yeah,
with the Young Bucks specifically, them, like I feel like they're so much better than just a super kick type of team.
yeah.
I feel like they could do so much. Like they obviously shown they could do so much more. We need to just retire that move. I feel like the super kick is just kind of played out. Like anyone and their mom doing it. Like next to what we're gonna have next, Samoa Joe do it. Powerhouse Hobbs. Imagine watching fucking John Moxley throwing a goddamn super kick. Like what are we doing? Like we got to stop it.
I think when it's all said and done, everybody stops doing super kicks. The Bucks will still do super kicks. I mean, they literally branded themselves for the super kick party. The whole ruining the business thing started because of the super kick stuff. If there's any people on this planet that are going to keep doing it, it's going to be the Usos and the Young Bucks. They will always do it because they've just implemented it so well into their kits that they're just like, yeah, we're going to keep doing this. And even though it's like, oh, everybody does super kicks, like, yeah, but we do super kicks. Like, we do, like, ours are impactful. And it's so funny because they call them, like, the super kick merchants, but except for spots like that, they don't do them very often. If you go watch them, if there's no super kick party spot, they don't do them as often as you think, but people love to grip on to stereotypes and hold them. But I'm not here to bitch about the IWC. The tag match was phenomenal. That spot, though, as Swerve rolls in to start taking super kicks for Will, he's like grabbing him by the back of the head, like making sure he's all right and shit, and still getting kicked. I love that spot. It was great. It was a little bit of emotion mixed in with the phenomenal wrestling styles there.
And so we get to the end of the match, and long behold, who wins? Bruv and Swerve. Yes. Now that we got to sorry. I missed one crucial part, which I thought was crazy. Why did we super kick Prince Nana? Why? He didn't deserve none of that. He deserved not a lick of none of that.
He kind of did. He was in the way. You know how
he was doing this thing. He was minding his business. Swool's house. So like he's doing this thing. You gotta have to super kick my guy. Like just for that Prince Nana, I might have to go look and see what your coffee look like, because that was ridiculous. TK need to pay him for getting hurt on the job.
Oh no, he wasn't getting paid for that. Yeah, he's getting paid. He's fine. He was a wrestler. You should just watch him back in WWE Heat in the 90s. He's fine. He could take his super Was it Heat? Is that what that show was? It was one of them. Whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah.
But now that Young Bucks lost, we now have new EVPs.
Well, I don't think we have new EVPs.
Yes, we do, because if you look at their graphic, it says EVP.
Is that what it said? Okay, so then Swerve fucking lied blatantly on the show.
He didn't lie.
He actively said, we're not becoming EVPs from this. He said, we just don't want you to have it anymore. That's what he said.
No, but bro, they have to get the EVPs, and then, like I said, because we're going to roll. I cannot wait for our next pod, because you're going to have to roll the clip again with another flashback. Because I said it weeks ago. I said 2 weeks ago. I said they can win, be EVPs, and then give it to someone else who will never be on the show.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm going off of what they said on the show. I don't care what you said. I care about what they said. And Swerve said, we're not becoming EVPs for this. So that's not my fault that they're canonically correct.
Because he's telling us he doesn't want that job. But it's okay to tell us he doesn't want.
He said, we're not getting the EVP titles. We're taking them from you. So when they give them the EVP title, I don't care. That's their fault. They wrote it wrong. I don't care. That's their fault.
He explained it perfectly fine.
We're not getting the EVP titles. We're taking them from you. And then they take the EVP titles is not writing it perfectly fine. They actively contradicted themselves. Because when we brought it up, when they first challenged for it, we said, does this mean they become EVPs? And they said, well, we don't know. And then the next week, Swerve said, let's get it straight. We're not becoming EVPs. We're just taking that away from you. And then when they win, they were told, we are now EVPs. That's not, it's a continuity error. It's them messing up. They either shouldn't have wrote the second time when Swerve clarified, or they should have just not been EVPs. They've just been winners. That's why they, gave them the stipulation of if we lose, we won't challenge for the title, because they wouldn't get anything if the Bucks lost or won, I guess. Yeah, that's why they did that stipulation. So it doesn't matter. It was wrong writing. They just missed.
RJ, I'm RJ. I'm not. I promise you, bro. I'm not even trying to argue with you. I swear that I'm not trying to argue with you. But like, you're telling me what was said. I'm taking it as we not asked for it. We're going to take it, and they took the time. They took it.
Oh my god! But that's not what he said. That's the problem. He didn't say. He said we are not taking them because they were taking them from you. We're not taking them. We're taking them off of you. So it's a continuity error. It has nothing to do with what was written.
RJ.
Oh my god. I'm not arguing this because that's literally what he said. They messed up. It doesn't matter.
No. RJ.
Oh my god. I'm not doing this because it's going to be...
Okay.
We're going to hit an hour because of this.
No. All right, fine.
Because we're not splitting hairs here. I'm not like... hearing what they're saying. I'm not misinterpreting what they're saying. What they said is we do not become EVPs, and then when they won, they said these guys are EVPs now. So it's
but they're gonna have to get. But they have to get. But RJ, if they're fighting for, bro, if they're fighting for a hierarchy in the company, right? They're trying to take the hierarchy company from someone else who has it. Hold on, RJ. Hold on, RJ.
Taking the hierarchy from the company. They're removing them from their position. That is not their job to find new people. That's like if the VP of a company gets fired, like, hey, you random accountant, find us a new VP. That's not how that works. They're just a fucking worker. It's nothing to do with that.
But RJ, that's the story.
That's not the story because they actively told you that's not the story. And then they did that anyways.
RJ.
No, you're not going to argue.
This is not supposed to be funny, but like you're making it seem like I'm crazy right now.
Cause no, you're not. Yeah, actually, you are because you're defending it like it's like if I'm writing something out. They said we're not taking the EVP title, and then they gave them the EVP title. So don't look at. I'm looking at you crazy because you're jumping to you're bootlicking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're bootlicking. That's how it is. You're saying
go
this makes
rewatch
sense to Travis Scott coming out. Like that is nonsense. Where it's like
that's insane.
They aren't EVPs. That was never the point. If they did say they got EVPs, that's a messed up. They fucked up. It's a continuity error. That's it. And when they come out Wednesday, they will be wrestlers again, unless they decide to do the EVP stuff.
All right, Chad. This is what we're gonna do. RJ, clip this, and I'm gonna find. Nope, and I'm gonna find the clip, and I'm gonna ask the chat, what do y'all think? Am I right or is RJ right? I think I'm right.
I know I'm right because it doesn't matter because regardless of what you think is going on, there's still a continuity error. It's like saying I'm not going to pick up a rock and then 3 panels later they pick up the rock for no reason. It's like, well, yeah, you got to either make it where it's like, because if Swerve had come out and said, I don't want to be an EVP, but if that's what it takes to get you guys out, I will take it and then I'll give it away. And that's what happened. So when they won, their banner says EVPs. Makes sense. That's not what he said. That's not what he said at all. Because if he said that, or even, I will do anything to make sure you guys do not have power anymore. If that means becoming an EVP, I'll do it. That would mean that they were fighting for the EVP title. But he got on the show and said, I will not be an EVP. I am not taking the EVP title. I am just taking it away. I'm not like, it does not matter. And if I'm wrong about it, it's because I'm misremembering it. I'll go back and rewatch it. But I'm 99% sure. That's because we went on this podcast and clarified after what he said after the week before of going, I don't know what that means.
Because before they had the absolutely right. And I understood perfectly fine.
No, you didn't, because we got on this show and said, does this mean they become EVPs? And we said, we don't know, but here's what they could do if they become EVPs. And then the next week, Swerve said, we are not becoming EVPs. So if that is what happened, it does not matter. I do not, oh my God, I do not care. Somebody messed up, and it didn't ruin the match for me, because I don't give a shit. As long as the Bucks, as long as Swerve and Ospreay can challenge for that world title, I do not care what the little card at their shit says. I don't care.
Okay.
It was a dumb stipulation, and I'm mad they wrote it in the first place.
Well, I mean, I told you before, I feel like the Young Bucks should got rid of the EVP part anyway. I thought that was played out in the first place.
Well, yeah, they had to do that. That's why they did the match. Because they said, we're stripping you of EVP time. Everybody's like, well, is this because they come EVP? No. Not doing this with you. We're already 45 minutes into this shit. Got me bickering.
Oh, well, we got a lot more time to go on and bicker. Because now we're going to talk about the AEW Trios Tag Team Championship match. Where we had... we definitely should have, but here we are now. we had long hair Yuta with
Bald
Claudio Casanova
and bald.
and Gabe Kidd versus Ops Powerhouse and Speak and Spell.
Wow, Katsuyori Shibata and Samoa Joe, you motherfucker.
I know his last. I know what his name is.
And I'm
I
tired
like
of you
Speak and Spell.
disrespecting Katsuyori Shibata like that.
But when Samoa Joe says it's fine, but because I'm
he
still
said
saying
it once almost 2 years ago. Once almost 2 Hook was still in that group when he said it. Like, just for context. That's over a year ago. So,
okay.
yeah.
And I like the name. I know it's Shibata. Like, no fire. Let me. Okay, Chad. Let me start over. We had a match with Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hab, and Shibata versus. What?
You said Powerhouse Hab. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hobbs.
You said Habs. You said that shit with an A. You said that shit with an A. Yeah.
It's because of my Jamaican accent. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. This guy's Jamaican all
versus Claudio Casanoli, long hair Yuta, and Gabe
Kidd.
Bald. Yuta's not bald. I would like to say
no. The other two.
Low key, possibly wrong winner. Possibly.
What? Keeping the Ops in the trios title was the wrong decision?
I said just a tad. You'll hear me out.
I Death Riders have titles again? That's scary.
Hold
on.
That's
all I heard.
Because I picked the Ops to win.
As you should. It was a smart decision.
Yeah. They're going to win. But I think they should have lost.
No.
Only because they barely been defending it. We don't have a story for it.
That was going to change.
No, hold on,
if
bro.
the Death Riders held it, that was not going to change.
That's fine. But if we had the Death Riders won, we could build some type of story here.
You could build
where we have an actual team.
The Ops are not an actual team?
Huh?
They're not the actual team? The Ops?
Who? No. I'm not talking about them, bro. No, I'm not talking about them or even the Death Rider. But I'm saying the actual team of 3 that's actually going to fight them and possibly, that's actually going to, dethrone them and give them a run for their money.
I would rather that than the Death Riders. I'd rather a real team come to dethrone the Ops than the Death Riders, because Death Riders are kind of just. I'm not over it. I want to see what they do now post All In, but I don't need them. I don't need them to have the trios titles. I think this
understandable.
Is also, they had to jump Joe, so I mean, how are you gonna get there if they lose or if they win? I mean, they can pull it back in, but
I mean, you can still beat them the fuck up if they won.
Yeah, they tried to brutalize my goat, bro. That shit was crazy. That's how you start the show. You kill Samoa Joe off first match was crazy.
I know, and I'm gonna wait till we get to the main event.
But I mean, it makes sense because, like, how do you stop Samoa Joe from interfering in that Texas Death Match if you don't kill him at the beginning? You got him. So fair enough.
But that's the only thing I had. Like the Ops one, I like I said, possible wrong winner, but there's really nothing much that you can talk about.
Yeah, match was fine.
Okay, you don't got nothing else to say before I continue?
No, I want to see Joe on Wednesday choke out Claudio because I think
that's
I just love watching those two fight because they're just two big dudes that beat the shit out of each other. So.
All right. No, I'm gonna save the one for last. Next match we can talk about the triple threat tornado tag match where you had the Patriarchy versus the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed. Even though I picked Jet Speed, I'm cool with the Hurt Syndicate winning.
Hey, the first time those Cowboys colors have won anything ever.
Yeah.
That shit was I thought it was raps when I saw them in the Cowboys colors. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, oh yeah, this shit's over. I was like, Jet Speed's winning this shit, no hezzy. But I was thoroughly surprised, and I guess my theory was right. Hurt Syndicate didn't want them losing on their first All In, keep them looking dominant. Fine, that's fine.
I'm cool with that.
Yep.
That's also, like to say, Jet Speed came out. If y'all don't watch anime, they came out like my guy, my hero, All Might.
Ew, is that what those colors were? Don't look at me like that. You know I don't like anime.
Anywho,
and My Hero might be the worst one for me. I haven't watched it, but the My Hero fandom is so weird and gross that I refuse to watch it just because of them. That show looks. That if I was ever to get back into anime, they would not even be like top 500 shows. I'd want to watch. That show is. You guys let the community run me away, even though it doesn't.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to you about that after the pod because you're absolutely insane to say that.
I'm not.
However, though, I think Jet Speed is a great tag team, and they should be in line to get the tag straps soon, really soon. Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about the real fucking story of the match. Patriarch, that shit's dead and gone. Nick Wayne pulled the trigger and beat the shit out of Christian. Yeah. And I have a real question now. Does that mean Nick Wayne's mom and Christian are getting a divorce? That's a real question.
Slapped the shit out of him, so maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, listen. He's been going on talking about how he's going to make love with Nick Wayne's mom and everything, and how everything is cool. He never once told us that they're having issues in their marriage. He always talked about taking her to the bedroom and boning her and everything else. So I'm thinking, yes.
Did Nick Wayne lose the ROH title? Whatever what he had, the TV title or whatever? Did he lose that? Or does he still have that?
I think he still has that.
He still has that? Okay. Because he didn't bring it out with him, but I guess they just didn't want to bring out the ROH titles. I don't know. I had to ask that question because I didn't hear him announce it either. So, like, because they usually, even if they don't have the title, they sometimes announce it, so they probably just did that time. But yeah, no, dude. They're getting a divorce, and their angry uncle showed up again. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually really wanted Nick Wayne to hit Christian with that chair. I think he should have. I think running them off because of we'll just say a returning Copeland, kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was kind of lame. I didn't vibe with it.
Bro,
I was with it.
That shit also pissed me off too. I can't even cap King. Like, again, another man who is, I don't fuck I'm gonna say it. Another man that's past his prime, which is okay. Bro was wrestling, I think, for like the past year. He shattered his fucking, I think his knee or his ankle, one to two, trying to do something that he can't do again. Which again, it's okay. And it happens in wrestling. Like, wrestling's one of those things where certain moves you can't do anymore, and there's a time frame where you gotta be like, all right, I need to get the fuck on out of here. Cope, this is your time to get the fuck on out of here. You don't, like, there's nothing more that you need to prove. Nothing more.
Welcome back, Edge and Christian, baby.
But why? Why? If we were going to do that, we should have done that and have him do that instead of him being in the goddamn Death Riders vortex. He could have been living life with Christian.
You want to know why? Because he wanted to finish the Nick Wayne story first, because he said that. Which, fair, but also, I guess now that involves Edge and Christian. And honestly, no, actually, because I have nothing else to add to it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the ending of this match. I like the actual match. That segment was kind of lame because they did brutalize Christian. Go Find Yourself was the stupidest shit I ever heard.
Bro.
Actually, go fuck yourself. Like, genuinely. And you know what? Because Cope has this thing about blocking people that talk shit about. That was the word. That not only was that corny, it was dumb. It wasn't impactful. And it's like, oh, long-term storytelling? That's an example of bad long-term storytelling. Because that was bad. Because if he had just said, go find yourself, maybe, but he did it in the same cadence as the go fuck yourself. And I was like, oh, that was corny. I didn't like it.
That was the
that whole thing you could throw away. That was terrible.
I thought he was about to cuss him out again because, karma's a bitch. I would have said that and said, hey, go fuck yourself. Something like that. But, like, go find yourself, bro. I would have threw the goddamn spike bat at your big ass head as you're walking away. Don't waste my goddamn time.
He could have said nothing. It would have been more impactful.
That'd been fine. Walk away. Yeah. Do all the other wrestlers do. Hit him with your shoulder. Pow. And keep it pushing and walk out the ring. And Chris is going to sit there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because
and then we ended like that.
No family, and he'd have no best friend that just came out to help him. He'd have to, like, go find yourself. I will say,
there's my foot up your ass.
There's two things I didn't like about this show. And it was that 4-way, and it was this. Because and, like, it wasn't even a match. That's why I kind of forgot about it. That go find yourself was so bad. That was the worst shit I ever heard, I think. You could have taken that out and just, like, not done anything with Nick Wayne. And I think it would have been better. Like, you could have Nick Wayne bump shoulders with Christian on the way out. And that would have
been cool with that.
I would have been chilling with it. But go find yourself. And also, let's talk about, because your friend's getting jumped and you're aura farming. Bro's doing sprints on the stage and then setting up to pose. They could have killed Christian twice. Y'all, like, bro. That shit, I was like, okay, dude. This dude went to the Jeff Hardy school of saving your best friend. Because what are we doing? The run across because you're excited, whatever. You go to each side of the stage, whatever. You stopped halfway through the ramp to pose for pyro, and you know what? The pyro budget, keep upping it because I love the pyro. That shit was stupid. That shit pissed me off.
Real life, like, you couldn't have been my friend doing some shit like that. Cause I'm telling you, if I'm getting my ass beat and I'm blocking all these kicks and feet and hands and fingers touching me, and I'm looking. to see out my peripheral to see what my backup's going to get here, and I'm seeing you
like,
posing this shit.
Oh my god,
like, bro, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up when we get to the back.
like,
Because there's no way you think this is a perfect time to get your moment.
Like, I understand it's a scripted show, it's an entertainment show, but I have to suspend disbelief to be entertained. The second he started posing, I was like, okay, why doesn't Christian just get up and leave? And that's what I don't like when wrestling does. When wrestling makes me think of IRL circumstances, you've lost me as a viewer. And thankfully, it was after a really good match, and it was just a segment, so who really cares at the end of the day? But you can't have me suspend disbelief and then have Edge posing on the ramp for 45 minutes while Christian's dying. Like, come on, man. Come on. You gotta lock it. And I guess because it's like, if you're thinking about it, you're so excited for Cope, you're not thinking about it. I'm not excited for Cope.
I'm not excited for that nigga.
I don't care. I don't love you, Cope. Yeah, a big part of my childhood. Your AEW run's been fun, but it hasn't been anything where I needed you back. I'll be honest with you. One of my guys. Okay. Like, I like the Edge, but Cope, I'm not suspended my disbelief for 45 seconds while you take forever to go help your boy, and then go find yourself for it even worse. I can do one or the other. You gotta either help faster or not say go find yourself. One of those two gotta go.
But, you know who is gonna find themselves?
I just need you to go into it.
Okay, perfect segue into the next. MJF's gonna find himself because you know why?
Oh my god,
we're gonna talk about him being in the Casino Gauntlet match. Because man, we had everyone and their mom in this John. Can't even cap. How did you feel about the men's Casino Gauntlet?
Not as good as the women's. That's how I feel.
I'm with you on that because that's gonna be my next one.
You know what they did that kind of annoyed me? They put all the the first like 9 guys that came out were on the poster. So like,
thank you.
Why did you do that? I knew Brody King was going to be in there. He already threatened MJF. I knew Mystico was going to be in there. I knew Roderick Strong was probably going to be in there because he's a guy to go throw in there. Why did you show me all of the first 10 guys?
Thank you.
I was I kind of wanted to be surprised, and it was just like, after like, I think the third one where I was like, oh, this is just everybody from the poster first. And then Brody King, I was like, at least it's Brody King. Like, because I like me Brody King, but they... You know what? Actually,
I hate that.
Let's ignore the goal. Let's just talk about how cool Brody King looked. Because, oh my God, he looked good in that match. And that reception and the audience, you can't ignore Brody King the rest of 2025. And I refuse to try. He's definitely doing something by the end of the year.
Is there anything else you want to add to the Gauntlet King?
MJF is probably the right winner. I'm sad that Jay White wasn't even in it. Juice Robinson, dude, does not look like the Juice Robinson that left. That bro looked different.
Good. He looks like Elias.
That shave job. I don't know if I like that shit. That shit looked
good, because you need to stop the pissing shit. Stop trying to piss on people.
You think like he's gonna stop doing it? He gonna see you doing it.
He's gonna have to.
The guns were there, so Bullet Club Gold's coming back. Probably not though. But that was cool. Yeah. So now if MJF if they don't do what I booked, I'm pissed. The Hurt Syndicate owning that contract seems funny now. Now it just seems real. Now I feel like they're gonna do that.
Now I'm upset though that Ricochet didn't win, but hey, his time is coming. Because boy, do they love him.
And he also looked good. He had Gates of Agony come out. They all look good. Yep. So I mean, it wasn't a bad Ricochet outing. Now he got like bald slapped by everybody and then just got beat up.
I've been pissed.
Probably would have sucked for him, but nah, he looked fine. He looked good.
All right. So now, but before we could,
Roddy after the J Driller.
I think so.
What a great way to do
Oh, hold on. Sorry, chat. I want to put it. Y'all see fucking Takeshka?
Oh yeah.
What was bro with a double German super? Like, what are we doing, bro? What are you on that you want to pull out a double German super, not just a regular one? Bro sat there and grabbed Bandito.
Yeah.
And then slowly picked him and Ricochet up. Slow as shit.
Yeah.
And they delivered a. Oh my God!
You think they call him the Alpha for no reason? That dude, that's just an average Takeshita moment, bro. Bro just wants to throw everybody around. That shit was gas.
Nah. He's so tough, bro.
And he's about to be in the G1.
I hate he's with the Don Callis family just a tad. Because Don Callis is hilarious.
But it could be worse. He could be jobbing out in the Don Callis family like a certain Lance Archer. But it's fine. So I mean, we'll be okay. I can't wait to see the G1. Low key. Put that belt on Takeshita, that IWGP World Title. Man, have him go to Mexico and AEW with that World Title. Just like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of all of you, bro. I don't give a shit.
Nah, that's gonna be gas. Nah, I can't cap.
I'm Takeshi.
Now,
don't talk to me right now. Like, I can't wait for that.
now that we got damn near almost all the men up out of here, let's get to the women, because boy, the women's gauntlet match is fucking amazing.
Better wrestling, better spots, better entrances, better everything. That shit was just way better.
So much better.
And you know what? Arguably better winner. I like MJF. I think he was definitely the best, like, out of everybody that came out, other than like maybe a Brody King. Because like MJF with a contract they could be annoying with is going to be perfect.
Did you say better winner, or we could have had a better winner?
No, better winner. I think Athena was the better winner.
Okay.
I think the women's casino call was just the better everything. From the new people that showed up to the people that came through, the winner, yeah, it was just better overall. In my opinion, of course.
Oh, no. I'll definitely with you on that, because I felt like I was more locked in for the women's more than anything. Megan Bane's a strong bitch. I'm sorry, but she is strong as hell. She is so goddamn strong. Yeah. And for a woman that tall and that like brolic and muscular to be flying the way she be flying, bro, put the strap on her tomorrow. Put the strap on her tomorrow. I don't care what the story is. She deserves to be up there, along with Chris Stradlander and Willow, respectfully, because they definitely are.
Did you see, bro? They were looking so good, and then after a while, they just weren't around. I'm like, they're not winning. I want them to win. I want Willow to win that shit so
I know.
But then, like, I saw Athena. I'm just like, oh, but Athena's, and that's how good the women's division in ROH and AEW is. I honestly could have taken anybody for that. Anybody could have won.
Also, I like to say I'm mad that we didn't have Dennis come back. I really was hoping for Dennis to pop up.
You were the only one that wanted that one, but yeah.
Nope. I found another Dennis lover. They were there too. They're there too. Sad as fuck that she didn't pop up, but I was hoping so.
I'm glad her two fans came together to realize.
See, when you see the Dennis come back and she got the strap, I'm gonna say I didn't see the vision.
Hey, you can put that strap on anybody. I'm not seeing the vision for Britt Baker, the big 2.5, big 2.6, big 2.7, big 2.8, or big 3.0. Don't you ever in your life say some nonsense like this to me again. Because you say that putting the strap on don't mean nothing to me. You know why I'm on the Ricochet train now? Because he's actually a good character now. He was not a good character before. He's a good yeah, that Britt Baker better come back and do something. If she want to come back, she better work, because she ain't doing it. She's no different promos and doing bad matches. Don't you dare say that shit to me again. Don't you compare Britt Baker to anybody on that roster that you say didn't see the vision on. That's crazy.
What?
There are 30 I put that belt on Ty Mello before I put that shit on Britt Baker. You crazy. I put that shit on Harley Cameron, who also made an appearance in this match, by the way. I was so excited. The cat mask for her broken nose. Yeah, I'm like, that's so Harley Cameron right there. I love that for her, bro.
The Field of Rapid, bro. Yep. I think it was like 27,000 people.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Those tag titles are coming. I think they're coming. And I think they're going towards Harley Cameron and... Oh, dude, but I don't want them to do that with Mercedes, because I feel like Mercedes is going to do stuff. Fuck. Maybe it won't go to Harley then. Maybe it'll go to Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, which I'm not going to lie to you. I said a few weeks ago, I'm still not on this Penelope Ford thing. I still don't really care about her pairing with Megan Bain.
She had one moment where I was like, oh, she's tough, and then after that, it's been cricket. It's unfortunate, but maybe some will come. I'm hoping some will click for her, because with her being with a talent like Megan Bain, you would think, like, you know, she will pop too or something, but maybe just not the time right now.
Because I feel like the same thing with like Sky Blue and Julia Hart. I like both, but like, why was Sky Blue not in this? Why was she involved but not there?
Because then no sense.
Then Mina tapped her out and just like, oh well, you didn't win because she's not in the match. Like, why is she even here? Because that's how I felt about Penelope before. Like, well, why is she? It's like, oh well, they're just there to cheat because they're heels. But it's like, but why? Why would they opt out? Penelope Ford kind of makes sense, because like, why would you go against Megan Bain? She's a big woman. I'm not trying to make her mad if I'm supposed to be on her side. Mm-hmm. But like Sky Blue and Julia Hart, why would they not be like, oh, we're gonna go there together and whoever wins wins? And then like, you can even get a little tension between them for the future like breakup or whatever. But like, I was kind of mad because I like Sky Blue, unless she's not clear. But I'm pretty sure she's been wrestling, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
so, I mean,
I think what should have been done is, if we're going to have these people come out and cheat, then have them come out like at different parts of the match.
Yeah.
Not everyone come out at the beginning. We sitting here like we obviously know that they're going to cheat. Like, it was just a waste of time.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if you were gonna have them cheat, having them run in makes a little more sense than them coming in like, hey guys, we're gonna cheat. We're coming now. It's like okay, I guess, but it's like I don't know.
No cap, because Julia Hart and Sky Blue came out, right?
Holding
Last
hands.
thing before, yo,
Like-
last thing before we move on to the next show, because this shit took me out. They were holding hands, which I'm cool with, and they came out singing the Julie's intro, which I think is top tier.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
they let go of their hands, and bro, they put on a full-on sprint down the ramp. Bro, I thought I missed something. The black in me thought someone got shot or something. Because why you just running out of nowhere? Because if you run it, I'm running too. I'm looking.
Unlike Copeland, there's something going on that you want to get in there to stop. If they're walking out and they get pinned, it's over and you just wasted your time. So yeah, get in there.
Like, I'm just sitting there and like they're just sprinting and then they got into it. And that shit just took me out. But I hope. Yes, go ahead.
I thought you were going to move on. But like, Queen Nana and Tekla, that little rivalry they got going on.
That was my last thing I was going to say.
Keep that going. Put that shit out week to week. I love them.
You
too.
see how hard you see when Queen came out because Tekla was out. How you say her name?
Tekla.
Thekla or Tekla?
I think it's Tekla, like tech.
Okay, so the H is silent.
Yeah.
So Tekla. So Tekla's out there and she's doing her thing, whatever. She doing the spider shit. It gave me the heebie-jeebie. But I'm willing to move past that.
And then Queen
came out.
Shut that
down.
Shut that
she
shit down.
came out, took everything off, and started sprinting to the ring and started instantly throwing hands. Yeah. I love it. I love how we letting these women beat the hell out of each other. I just love it all.
That knee to the face was so loud. Like, it's usually loud. That one sounded like she cracked her jaw off. Like, I love that. I want them to keep fighting. I love them so much. They're on site. I love that for those two. And also, just keep putting Queen Amanana on TV.
Oh, yeah. Every
long and short of
every
it
week.
is, I love those two. Those two.
Put the TBS strap on her ASAP, please.
Facts. Especially since Mercedes has officially lost a match. I think
this is the time.
It's the time.
All right.
Athena was the winner, by the way. I don't think we said that.
I'm not going to spoil it, and we're going to talk about what I think could have been main event, but we're going to wait till a little bit later. We're going to talk about my nigga Okada and what y'all call the wrestling bout machine.
The best bout machine, be correct.
My fault. The best bout machine.
Okada.
Kenny Omega.
That entrance was so badass, bro. Then the fire, the Omega symbol. Come on, bro. He walks out with the fire.
You beat me to it. And then you see who he had performing. Yeah. The folks that actually did the performance in Final Fantasy. My gamer heads that didn't know. Yeah. That's amazing.
Love that.
Now that we got that out the way.
The guys that made the song were Final Fantasy music directors. When he was in Japan, he was like, hey, y'all want to make me something? They're like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah. And I love that he uses it for big matches. It makes it feel big.
Yep.
Love that for that.
Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about the match. My guy Okada hit 100. No more 60%. No more 100% of his talent. And boy, I'm a full fan now. I need to go to Japan and see him in his element. Because if he's doing this at 100%, and this is America, I need to see you doing it in Japan, bro.
In the Tokyo Dome?
Now, I understand because they're both older, it wasn't like the other 6-7 match that they had before.
4, yeah.
However, I think this is still good.
Yeah, it's them at 5-star quality at their older age. It just makes sense. The matches are never going to all look... If every single match that you have looks the same, you're not doing it correctly. That's how I feel about it.
And I think we had the right winner. Even though I never thought they would pull the trigger, because I wanted Okada to win this whole time. I picked Kenny because I thought they weren't going to ever pull the trigger. I am flabbergasted that my guy Okada is the new champ. And you see, I just love the laugh of him just laughing as he's walking away, and the middle finger to let people know, fuck you. I know you're dying on the inside.
I've been crying since noon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a good ending because I didn't expect it. It was surprising. It wasn't like surprisingly bad. This isn't Trent Beretta rolling up Kenny Omega on All In, right? It was Okada hitting a perfect rainmaker to pin his longtime rival. I'm down. And
that rainmaker looked fucking devastating. I can't even count.
I'll be fair. That belt is still ugly. But it's not as bad as when they first showed it. Because I'll be honest, at some angles it looks thin it looks like an oval. But at front facing, it looks fine. And I'm just like, it's still not better than my international title design, which they haven't fully gotten rid of because Okada's I guess gonna walk around with the 3 belts. But man, when they do,
3-belt Okada.
Can you at least give me the belt you're gonna throw away anyways? Like, come on, bro. Just send it to me. I got a PO box. Please.
Oh my god, I hate him so much. I also like how Don Callis got involved in this match. Funny as hell. Don Callis is hilarious.
Right,
Love it.
When he got up, started throwing hands, but it did not. Kenny's like still recovering. Like, what the f is that? It's like this fly that won't leave me alone. You're just
yeah,
and then just ran back.
God.
When Kenny did the jump and pointed at Don, he ran through.
Don got up out of there. He said, "I want this shit at all."
He sat back down and they're like, well, Don, where'd you go? He goes, that animal looked at me. Did you see that? He's violent. I'm like, okay, Don, I hate you. He's so good.
That is hilarious.
I love Don Callis so much, but I hate his bald face, but I love Don Callis, man. I hope he stays around for a very long time. He's so
I do too. I love him on commentary when he's talking about it. So bro's hilarious.
So funny. Don Callis be like, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, but he's not gonna beat my guy right there. He ain't doing it, and it's funny. Everything he gets me, man. I love Don Callis. Dude, that belt is so. It does look better. Like I said, it's a lot better than when they first showed it. But man, I gotta see it. I gotta see it in action a little more. I gotta see when Okada comes out on Wednesday. Cause maybe.
I thought you were gonna say something. You fucked me up. I was gonna say something, but then you continue talking.
Yeah, I can't be happening. Go on.
Okay. All right. So that sounds so bad because it makes you. I'm just cutting you off to go to the next.
No, it's fine. So go.
Okay. Now, what I think could have been main event, we had Timeless Tony versus Mercedes Moné. And I'm so pissed she fucking lost.
Bro, but she did the entrance.
I don't give a damn.
The Titan cheerleaders, each one having her titles on.
The entrance was beautiful.
So sick,
it would have been much more beautiful
if she won.
With Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes won. I am pissed that Tony won this shit. Yeah. I can't even lie to you.
Surprised me too. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you know what? Hands up. I should have known it was gonna happen. Low key. I should have used my wrestling intuition. But I thought those 7-belt Monet shirts were printed. I thought it was over, and I don't know. I guess I got lost in the 7 championships. That I didn't realize they were keeping it on Tony Storm the whole time. I don't know. But
but what?
Will it be better if Athena pins Tony like randomly on a Wednesday? Like not this Wednesday, but like in 2 weeks. Rather than having Athena hold on to that contract because they're letting Mercedes run out hold the title longer than a week.
RJ, don't aggravate me.
What? You don't want Athena winning the AEW Women's title?
I never said that. But how you just said? No, how you explain to me? RJ, don't aggravate me.
Mr. World Champion should randomly get pinned on a Wednesday. All of a sudden, doesn't like it when a really good champion could come in and steal the world title on a random Wednesday. I can't read this guy. This guy's unreadable.
RJ,
I would not play you in a fighting game.
You're telling me everything. You're okay.
Yeah. You keep acting like I don't like Tony Storm with you. You're the only motherfucker I know that does not like Tony Storm. The only one. You were the only. Even on Twitter, I never see anybody complaining about Tony Storm. You're the only person I see complaining about Tony Storm. So yeah, I don't care. I like Tony Storm. Do I think she should have lost? Maybe, because I like Mercedes as well. I assume Mercedes was going to win.
He is crazy. Maybe she should have lost.
Well, hey, we're in the universe where she won. So unfortunately, I can't switch it. I can't go back and change it. Sucks. I can't do anything about it. I got to live in the play.
This is why I'm the realest one when it comes to this side of TTR talk. Because RJ,
I live in reality and you live in a fantasy world. You live in your booking where Mercedes won. Like it doesn't matter. Mercedes lost. I'm sorry, it sucks. I don't book the shows.
But she should have lost. Why?
Maybe she should have won, but unfortunately, Tony, Mercedes, and the other Tony disagreed. I don't know.
But we can put Tony in the title match any day of the week. Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
You can say the same thing on Mercedes. You can put Mercedes in a title match at any point. So
no, we cannot.
What do you mean you cannot? Yes, you can. She's got 7 titles to prove, or 6 titles. Sorry.
Well, RJ,
6 titles to prove that she can. She can just go into a title match right now.
I get that. However, with the perception of everyone else and how it's going, she will have to win today because now, if you put it in another title match, it's gonna be Backlash. You know that's how it's going to be.
Hey, Backlash 2000 was sick. Oh, also, just to clear, All Out is in September, so they're not doing it back to back anymore. I don't know what you're shaking your head for.
Sidebar, chat. Thank God it's not back to back. Now that we got that out of the way. You killed me, bro.
I'm being honest. There's no we can do about it. Sucks. It's already over. I'm not mad at the winner
because though. It's stupid though.
This isn't Britt Baker retaining. So like Toni Storm is a good wrestler and a good entertainer.
See the shade that right there, the shade he threw. Don't think I didn't catch a shade. You don't need to disrespect. Didn't need to disrespect the Dennis like that.
I can do a little bit.
Oh, it's bro. I'm telling you. Like I understand everyone loves Tony. I hear all of that.
If this had been, I'm trying to think who you're like super. If this had been Queen Aminata and Mercedes instead, and it was Queen that retained, it's one of those things where you just gotta think about where it's like, well, that's fine because a good wrestler kept the belt. Should she have won? Should she have lost? Probably, but again, they don't agree.
No, that's a terrible comparison.
No, because I'm trying to put somebody in Tony's place that you like, so you can put more empathy in it. Where it's like, oh, it's a wrestler I like. Like it just they see more.
And still, that makes sense because there have been no reason for Mercedes to go undefeated and lose at the biggest pay-per-view that AEW has of the year. Tony could lose because she got a plethora of losses.
Yeah, the moment. She has a plethora of losses in world title matches. She don't just lose on Tuesdays. Just say when Mercedes just doesn't lose on Tuesdays. There's the big moment. Her first loss ever in AEW after a year of going undefeated was to Tony, their biggest star. Is fine. I'm excited to see where Monet goes next because they're either gonna have her spiral and start losing titles, or she's gonna get even worse and have like 8 belts by next year, and then re-challenge for the belt at World's End, maybe. I can see you going to World's End to win that world title again.
I'm gonna save the energy I have for the next one because you're absolutely ridiculous for saying that. All right, chat. So we're gonna go.
Because like he actually can change the thing. It's like if I agree with you that Mercedes should have won, that they're just gonna redo the decision.
Well, Arjun, we literally talked about this at the beginning of the show. How we need to call out when wrestling coaches doing some fuck shit. This is some fuck shit.
They kept their belt on their biggest star. That's not some fuck shit. She hasn't lost any popularity. She's still putting on phenomenal matches, and she's selling merch and tickets. It's not fuck shit. This isn't Cena winning the title at WrestleMania 41. This is Toni Storm beating the person she said she was gonna beat because she's the better wrestler. She's the stronger one. She told Mercedes, if you want this belt, you're gonna have to kill me. She didn't do it, and now Mercedes is gonna have to live with that. She should have killed her. She should have shot her in the back of the head if she had the chance. She didn't do it. That's just how the story goes. Mercedes isn't the hero in this, even though we all like her more, or even you like her more. She's just not the hero. She lost this story. She's going to have to rebuild, regroup, and come back. That's what they all got to do. Mercedes ain't going to the back of the line. Hell, I'll be surprised if she goes halfway to the line. She's still going to be up front. She's still their second biggest star. That's just the end of it. That's the end of the hear all, say all of it.
Okay, RJ.
I don't know what you want.
Main event. Listen, I'm not even gonna go back. I just feel like you just let me down with what you just said. I can't.
I don't know what you wanted from me then. I don't know.
You really just let me down.
You wanted me to hate Toni Storm like I hate her. Like I'm
not even hate Toni Storm. Like I don't even hate her. I just don't get the character.
Fair enough.
And I already told you. And also, I really don't like her for the shit that she did 8 months ago when we had Mariah May on the John. I didn't like that shit either. So that just rolled up into, I'm not going to call it hate, but dislike for her. And her win just doesn't make it any better. Now on to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to talk about Jon Moxley versus the one and only Hangman Adam Page. First and foremost, Hangman came out to a fire-ass intro.
That's his original intro, dog. That's the OG. I stood up. I had my hands on my knees and I listened. I heard the little I'm like, I'm like, he's winning. He's winning. You couldn't. The second I heard that music, nothing. They could have shot Hangman with a shotgun in the chest. He's pinning Moxley on that, or I guess choking him out or whatever. I knew it. I was like, there was no reason for him to not have that theme music and lose. It was raps. It was raps, and it was perfect. And everything was perfect about it. I can talk about this match for another hour, straight up. Oh, man.
Now, one, we don't got another hour.
We don't.
Relax there, King.
Facts.
Secondly, I think this match did everything. We got everything we needed. First, we got someone stabbed with a real fork in their bald-ass head. Jon Mox.
No. Go back. We got somebody stabbed in the head, in their bald-ass head with a fork 4 minutes into the match. This match started with a fork. And when I tell you, because I saw him pull out the fork, okay, yeah, they're going to show it because they're going to use it. It wasn't 2 minutes till he had him on his head, just stabbing. I was like, okay, we're starting with forks.
I was told that was a fake fork. I was told, bro, what he was using was a movie fork. So when you stab someone, right?
It retracts?
Yeah, it retracts, and the blood comes out from the, the part that retracts. Mind you.
Who said that? I wanted that. Because that's, if anybody's going to do
a movie
stunt like that, it's not this company. You telling me the guy that took spikes to the spine that could have paralyzed him on a Wednesday is using a movie fork with blood? Okay, dude. I'm not listening to Fed watchers right now. Let's get back to the good show, because that's the worst.
That's what I was told. I was told it was fake. I didn't know where you could fake that. Like, the way the blood was coming out from that specific spot. Like, I know movies do movie match, but like to do it specifically like that, live, there's no way.
And live, sure.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like, there's no way. Either way,
that's crazy.
We got someone stabbed with a fork. Loved it, bro. We had someone get handcuffed for a little bit in Marina. We had someone go through it.
Good. We got to talk about that when we get to it. That was so good. I love that part.
We had someone go through a table, also Marina. Multiple tables. No.
People go through multiple tables, and also tables wrapped in barbed wire, because first of all, who put, because those were out there when Hangman and they made their entrance. So they just pre-setting up barbed wire tables.
Mm-hmm.
Just John Moxley things, like, okay, you psychopaths, let's just do that.
Bro, ridiculous shit. Then, I've been yapping a little bit. I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, dude, I mean, the violence on this was off the charts. You had barbed wire chairs, you had the table spots, you had everything you'd ever need. You had Marina kind of being annoying enough, but not too involved, where it felt like, Hangman should just punch her shit in the jaw. She got a spot through a table, though, so I mean, always looks good. They had broken glass, because the shot of Moxley breaking the rest of, like, the bigger chunks of bottles while Hangman's hanging off of the ropes trying to get back up. That was a beautiful shot. And I don't think AEW gets enough credit for that camera work they be doing sometimes, but that shot was gorgeous.
Now, I'm gonna ask you.
Next, he's just stomping on him. He's just like, oh shit, I'm going through that, ain't I?
So I'm gonna ask you a quick question before you continue. So, who do you think came up with the broken glass spot?
Oh, I don't know, dude. Did you watch the media scrum afterwards?
I couldn't fucking find it.
It was on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube. Hangman said, and I quote, until you're there, you'll never realize you're not ready for a Texas death match. But after I got there, I realized I like this a little more than I should. Honestly, hearing that, it could have been either of them. That broken glass part, where I'm just thinking, I'm like, hell, Moxley could have watched that Mariah May match and said, I'm gonna use glass next time I get a Texas death match. Or Hangman could just been like, you trying to just do broken glass stuff real quick? Like, it could have been either of them.
Bro,
I put it towards Moxley, though.
Think of that. It's so crazy to think of that, but like, hey, yo, bro, RJ, I'm gonna hit you and be like, hey, we're about to do a wrestling match, right? But we're gonna put broken glass in this joint. I'm gonna step on it and then drag you through the shit.
Oh, dude, that shit. Because, like, even if it is like movie glass where it's not like, as sharp, but it's still sharp, you drag through that, those little fibers just rubbing up on you. Uncomfortable.
And then you still gotta wrestle with that.
Yeah, no, dude, that's why I love this match so much. The dedication to doing stupid shit. I loved it. Loved every single
minute. Oh, damn, you missed the biggest shit. We had a bed of nails.
Well, that's towards the end. I thought we were waiting for that.
Sorry.
No, that's fair. That bet it. Because I was thinking, right, we've seen a syringe to the cheek. We saw that unprotected chair shot. We've seen the hanging of multiple people. I'm like, it's probably going to end with a choke out of some sort, because that's kind of like their MO for that. Makes sense. But what are they going to do that matches this Texas death match? There's got to be something. I saw that bed of nails. I'm like, there it is. Because I knew it was a lot of barbed wire, but it's not enough, and they know it. I knew it was something. That bed of nails is nasty looking, sicking,
bro. When they first lifted up the ring apron, I'm like, what is that? And at first, I didn't think it was like bed of nails, because I was like, oh, maybe they're just going to be like real kind of PG, just have like the barbed wire tables.
PG after stabbing a man with a fork 3 minutes in.
I know, right? I thought they was gonna have like the barbed wire tail, just a normal shit. I didn't think they were too crazy because of what happened at the last death match. I thought they were done. Boy, and the bed of nails, the little like steel guardrails, you pull across or whatnot, and they'll extend or whatever. That's what I thought it was, like under the ring. I'm like, okay. When they see the steel fucking the fucking bed of nails, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember. I honestly, I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it until afterwards. I'm surprised they didn't do a bed of forks. I've seen that in death matches before, where they're just all forks sticking up. Oh, that's a nasty spot. I bet you Moxley probably called for it. They probably were like, nah, don't do that shit. We'll do the bed of nails, but we're not doing both. But that paradigm shift that Hangman took on it, he couldn't protect his head. He got at least one spike to the forehead. At least, because I know Moxley probably did it to make it as safe as possible, but his arms were hooked.
As safe as possible.
Yeah, his arms were hooked. You can only be so safe doing that spot. But Hangman's gonna take that shit. And I was just so excited. I loved it, bro. The run-ins from the baby faces where their music didn't pop, they just ran through. Loved it. Bro. I loved it. Hold on. Because it's way better than they pop their music and everybody just goes, why are you doing that? You're supposed to kill this guy. Stop doing that. So them just coming out and having to stop what they're doing, dude, deal with that. Go deal with that. Why deal with this? It's that's more believable than the music pop. Everybody stop. They're making an entrance. Come on. That was great. I love that. And then, dude, because that swerve spot, Swerve Strickland came out, chain wrapped around the hands, few punches, didn't do anything else. Gave the chain, walked away. That's all he needed to do.
He didn't walk away.
Well, okay, that's fair. He did sit there. He said, someone said, I was like, someone said Swerve looked like the bully at the end of a Disney movie after the nerd gets the girl.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
Because he said that. Yeah, I'm like, damn. I was like, he did kind of look like that.
He gave him the nod of approval.
He gave him the nod. He watched him win and just.
Now, hold on. Before we get to the end, we got to talk about how we seen Bryan Danielson.
Yes.
Came out.
Yes.
And he did his thing. He kicked the shit out of Yuta. I don't know if that means
you
definitely did,
me, baby.
But I don't know if it means he's gonna come back and wrestle. If he does, maybe. But he's going to finish his shit with Yuta, though. I think.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be he wants to be part-time after that title reign. So he'll probably just be in it now. He'll probably do some stuff with Yuta, then go away for a while, come back and do some stuff. I wouldn't expect another world title out of him. I think that was kind of the point last year, was to get that out the way so he can just do stuff. Because he said he wants to be part-time, he wants to be with his kids, whatever. God, I guess he wants to be a dad, but him coming out in the Blue Panther mask.
Who wants to be a dad nowadays? Such a weirdo.
Facts, dude.
Better be beating these people's asses every day.
Traveling the world, beating the shit out of people. God, dude,
right?
What a nerd. But yeah, no, the Blue
Panther
Panther
weirdo.
mask. Did you see the report that WWE wanted him to stop doing the yes chants?
Yeah, I see.
So he came out and instantly did the yes chants. I was like, oh, he's such a big nerd. I loved Bryan. I love how much he loves wrestling. And he was in and out. He didn't stay too long. He didn't attack Moxley. He neutralized Yuta. That's all he had to do.
Okay, now we need to get to the next person that came into this match. Darby fucking Allin, ladies and gentlemen, came back. The man that left us to go climb this Mount fucking Everest, okay? He left us to go climb this dumbass mountain.
And he cut a promo on that mountain.
He cuts a promo on said dumbass mountain. And then, how does he return, ladies and gentlemen? Let me fucking tell you. This motherfucker drops from the ceiling. At least, to me, it looked like a goddamn 100 feet from the goddamn.
Yeah, he
was just dropping from the ceiling slowly. They couldn't even keep the camera on him too long because that's how long it took him to get down.
Yeah, they want to be safe with that, though, to be fair. So I don't.
No, I get that. Yeah, I get that because you don't want to drop him too fast, etc. I completely understand. Yeah. But I'm just saying from from how it looked, the camera couldn't stay too locked in on him because it took at least 2 minutes for him to get back down. But once he got down, all hell broke loose. As soon as he came in, bro got on the top of the turnbuckle, crossed his arms, and did an instant
coffin drop.
And that was it.
Love that for them.
Now that we got the greatness out of the way, never have him do that shit the fuck again, bro. He cannot leave. He cannot leave again. He cannot leave again. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be hell. He can't leave again. He's here now. He climbed the mountain. I like how he did his part and got up out of there. I love that. If it was me, if we're going to have a return, we could have had him return in the gauntlet match. And if we would have had it my way, hold on, I would say he wins. Only because.
You want Darby to have that? Really? You've been a big Darby hater over the past few months. That's crazy.
I know I have been. But I'm going to say the only reason why I say this, though, is because he lost the shit to Mox. Dumb as hell. If we're going to have him do that, have him win the John again, and let's do it right this time.
I think that would have resulted in Mox winning then. Because I think that's what would have resulted. Because then,
good point.
You want Darby to dethrone Mox, and I
all right, good point. I'll take that back. Nope. Yeah, that's actually a good point.
I think Darby's place was perfect here. Bryan Danielson helped take out the guy that killed him. Darby took out the Death Riders to help neutralize, and then Moxley, being the angry little shitter he is, said, "Make sure they don't get it. Give me the key, and you go take the briefcase."
Yep.
You know who's under that table?
Prince Nana.
The Prince Nana. That handcuffs. Because I was like, what's going on? I was like, what's happening? And he comes out. I was like, oh, right? That's so good. Because it neutralized Marina perfectly. Nobody had to hit her again. She's fine. And Hangman.
No one had to hit her again.
Yeah.
Like people had a problem the first 5 times.
Facts. But you're that sensitive. That buckshot lariat onto the bed of nails.
Oh my god!
Remember how I said they tried to be as safe as possible during the Death Rider? There was no being as safe as possible with that. That was just back to nails. That's all you could do. Just hope you don't slam your head against it on the way down.
Yeah.
He stood up, got that chain wrapped around him, thrown over.
Bro, hold on, because when he wrapped the chain around bro's neck, right? I'm like, huh. That joke looks a little bit too tight and like too close to the neck. Cause I seen it, and usually they got their hand like here just to stop it, like you gotta. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, huh. I'm taking back. So I'm like, there's no way they about to do what I think they're about to do.
Yes, sir.
He did the first time, and it didn't work, cause he had to like redo it and whatever. Yeah. And then he threw him over again.
Yep.
And bro, he let him go and dangle, and he just sit there pulling.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, Mox is not going to do nothing crazy and just like, nope. Bro, let his hands go, and you can see it's all around his neck. Granted, I don't know if it was that tight or whatever, or he said, we're going to have to put it there, and this is going to be a real chain. You just got to, be ready to let go.
Knowing Mox, it's a real chain. It hurt just as bad as it looked, and he loved every second of it. What I love, though, Mr. You don't have what it takes. I'm going to bully the entire roster over the next 400 days. I'm going to be... You're all pussy. Look like a little bitch as he tapped out. He didn't try to walk it off. He didn't try to look like a beast. He knew, this guy got me. He beat me. Let me go, please. And that's exactly how you do it.
Gasping for air.
Yep.
Sorry, maybe this is too dark of me, but I liked how he was gasping for air, because you really thought bro was hurt. But like he was gasping how he was tapping like as fast as he was, because you really thought it was about to go over for him. Like, bro, I loved it.
Yeah.
Even though like we know like he was gonna be.
He put over the fact this nigga will literally kill me. He is active. If he doesn't kill me, or it's like if I don't tap out, he's gonna kill me. He's not letting go of this chain. He didn't try to hide it. He didn't walk up the ramp and then hit his pose or nothing. He looked like a bitch, and when he comes back, he's gonna have to remember, dude, that guy's gonna kill me. I have to be careful who I'm bullying, but also keep up my bullying. And with all that being said, man, I just want to say I appreciate Mox for everything he's done. That Death Rider stuff got a little lazy, like I'd say the 2/3 of the way through for the first half of that. But once it got to pick back up, there's nobody like Mox doing it like this.
Now, I'm going to quote Mox, because Mox said it best. He said, Sunday, you got to just sit back and let everything play out.
Yep.
Even though I was the leader of saying we need to pivot this shit.
Yes.
I'm happy that we did it and we got what we got. I'm
You know what it
really,
was too? It's like we did let it play out, which is a good thing. But if the quality had not improved post Cope, we probably would be sitting here still saying they probably should have pivoted. Because I'll be honest, I don't take back that time we should have pivoted. Because knowing what we know now, it's great. But that 2 to 3 months where you kind of weren't building anything, kind of unfair for all of us to watch. But again, the rest of the show was so good, it was kind of all right. In hindsight, should they have pivoted? Probably not. But low key, if they had, I would have understood. Because low key, what we were getting at the time was not good. But what we got, I'm alright with no pivot. I'm not taking it back because I hate when people take it back afterwards. It's like,
oh no, I'm not.
We were wrong. They shouldn't have pivoted. No, they probably should have. Because if they didn't improve, we would still be on the they should have pivoted train, even if Hangman gets the win. So I'm chilling. Now, Hangman got that win. He choked him out. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I held it in. I was so happy. I was jumping up and down. When he had the briefcase, he was opening it, and he genuinely cracked, and he started to cry. It got me. That's what I saw.
You cried with him?
Yes.
I know you would, RJ.
I held it the second because he's like, yeah, I got it or whatever, and then you see like the person break. The character didn't start crying. Hangman himself started crying, and I was like, he got me. At that point, the dam broke, and I was like, yeah, no.
Because I know you so well, I was watching it, right? Now I'm thinking, I know RJ is so hype right now.
Yes.
And the moment I seen Heyman get on his knees and like he's trying to open the briefcase, and I'm thinking, I know for a Snapple fact, RJ's emotional ass is tearing up right this second. Oh. And then when he opened it, I was like, I know RJ fucking broke down right now with his drunk ass, and you definitely did.
If I was sober, I would have cried. Drunk me, yeah, I was broke. That shit,
I know your ass was sobbing because I just know you.
It was over, bro. It was over.
Now,
second, dude, I was so scared he's gonna open. There was no title in it. Remember when I said that a few months ago? Terrified. But after I saw it and I saw a little bit of gold, cinema. I had hands up, 10 stars.
Two things. I'm going to say. One, I definitely like what you said last pod when you said if it was an open roof and the sunshine hitting on belt, that would have been gas. But because it was raining and storming down there, they had to cover the roof. But that would have been gas.
It didn't help also that it was like 8:30 by the time. So that sun probably would have already been setting, to be honest with you. That 5-hour-long show.
It was all worth it.
So worth it.
With us now that you say that, with this 5-hour show over, what would you rate it? You got 60 seconds to give a reason.
I'm giving it 5 stars, and I'm giving it 5 stars just purely off of the Texas Death Match. But we also had, they said triple main event. I don't believe in the whole double, triple, quadruple main. I don't believe in all that. But each one did feel like it could have been its own main event.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you because I feel like you're calling it triple main event just to make it feel like everything else is good. Like.
It feels like a little gold star on a paper you got an A+ on. Yeah. I already got an A+. I didn't really
on a group project.
Yeah, it's like I had that. It's fine. It was such a great show. I think, like I said, I do believe that the second half was its stronger side. The first half is kind of skippable, but low key the tag match wasn't skippable. The 3 main events weren't skippable. The women's Royal Casino Gauntlet battle gauntlet whatever is not skippable, and then the men's. Not really skippable, but like it's still pretty good. The only problem I had was one segment with Cope, and that 4-way didn't scratch the itch for this pay-per-view. It felt a little out of place. But I'm gonna still give it 5 stars because its strong parts were so strong that I couldn't give it anything under. Hell, I could give it 6 if I really wanted to, but I think that'd be kind of like that would be glazed. That would be me be like, oh, but it's an AEW show, so it's 5 by default. And then it's like, no, I would just give it a straight 5.
And
5
60
stars.
seconds are up.
All right.
Now, I'll say I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Damn it, and I know that's so fair. Because, I mean...
And...
Oh, no, a 4.5 out of 5. Whatever will I do, right? Like...
No, like, if I want to be real nice, I'll give it a 4.75 out of 5. Like I said, like I gave all my remarks of like shit that I didn't like. The 4-way rage honestly really killed me, bro. I can't even cap. Like the 4-way really killed me. I could get over the Mercedes loss, all trolling aside. I could get over the Mercedes loss. Like I understand Tony won because she, like you said, she is the biggest star. I could get over that. Okada winning, I'm cool with that. Like I'm cool with everything but the 4-way, bro. Like that shit really killed me. Even the Young Bucks 45-minute entrance. That like if the 4-way never happened, I probably would have gave it a 5 stars even with that. But the 4-way literally just killed me.
It kind of slowed all the momentum too, because it was already kind of struggling to get the crowd behind it a little bit. That 4-way did not help. And
then on top of that, after the 4-way, we didn't even talk about, but I'm really don't got to talk about. But after the 4-way, that's what Adam gave like his speech, like bro, like pretty much done.
No, the 4-way was after that. Adam came out first, and then they did the 4-way. That was the
Oh,
big
sorry.
one.
Yeah, sorry.
So everybody's
sorry.
emotionally sad, and then you kind of put on a mid 4-way. It's kind of like, and then you had
Yeah.
respectfully Dustin win, and that's why I also think it might not have been an accident or an accident by Sammy, because maybe they were like, oh well, we'll give it to Dustin. He's a hometown boy. We just had sad news, and I'm like, well, it's not a happy moment. But I mean,
No.
go off. So I'm gonna keep it. It was an accident. It was a happy accident, I guess. Like because I can't think of that. But yeah, that show. Oh,
now, honestly, that's probably one of the best pay-per-views I watched in a long ass time. And I've been watching a lot of literally this year alone, I've been watching a lot of fucking wrestling. And this is probably one of the better pay-per-views we had in the longest of times. Now, chat, we have finally come to the end of the show. I know we had a long ass show, but I'm sorry, we had 5 hours worth of wrestling that we had. And that's going to happen every single time. Oh, shit. That's going to happen every single time.
Which is crazy, by the way, because they only had, 8-9 matches? They're usually like 13-match cards.
6, 10.
10, okay. Well, they're usually like 12, 13-match cards.
Yeah.
That's great. But I mean, too, for two of them were gauntlets that had, timed people coming out. So I guess, and to be fair, everything had time. Nothing felt rushed. Even that 4-way, which I don't feel like it needed that much time. But I mean, if you had a certain amount of time you had to fill with that match, anyways, you just gonna take it. But yeah, I like it. I think they should stick to 10-match cards. If less.
Especially only for like pay-per-views like this.
Yeah. I think they should go down to 8 for normal ones, and then do 10 for their big shows. But yeah.
Now, chat.
That shit was a long day.
As y'all know, please like, subscribe, and comment and tell us what y'all thought about All In. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Or did you not tune in at all and you're watching SNME? If so, tell us why. What did you like about SNME? But, in the words of RJ, y'all. Actually, hold on. I can't end it yet. If you want to follow us on X. See, I wasn't going to talk about nothing else. Relax.
That's fair.
Please make sure you follow us at Thru The Ropes Pod. Or if you want to follow gaming content, because RJ is a beast at all the fighting games, follow my guy RJ at RJXP. Right?
2 underscores after.
2 underscores. I'm so nice.
All of our links are down in the description. If you want to see sports stuff, man,
yes.
You got co-host Michi Black. You've also got co-host Jay down there. They're always talking about some sports stuff. I'm not really a sports guy myself. If it ain't got sports entertainment, probably not really interested. But if you want to know things about what's going on in the basketball, whether it's trades, whether it's anything, or if you just want to see just straight up trash talk for some dudes that love their sports teams, right down the description, man. It's all down there.
I love you for that, because I wasn't going to do that.
I was.
But, in the words of RJ, we'll see you when we motherfucking see you.